Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the new Ernest L. West Ministries. And I've been doing it for a while, but I decided today to officially launch or officially start my ministry, and it's servants. I'm a servant to God's people. I want to greet you all. Hello, in the name of the Lord, via Facebook, via YouTube, Twitter, or wherever you're at. And so basically what I want to do, briefly, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I want to talk about a different kind of pain. There's a different kind of pain. And if you look at it, in pain and you look at it in sound, if you look at a baby who cries, a baby has many cries. That's the cry that the baby cries when the baby is hungry. There's a cry that the baby has that the baby is bored, wet, just irritated. But with every cry that that baby have, there's a sound, and there's a sound that registers to the parent to know what's wrong with the baby. You know, you do it so much instinctively that you know without even verbally communicating, but you're spiritual, you're in tune with what every cry is. The same thing with God. Every cry, the Bible says, Jesus said, my sheep know my voice, and a stranger they won't follow. Just like the Father knows our voice, in like manner, we recognize his voice. He recognizes our voice. And so we have a cry, and that cry is based on in whatever kind of warfare or things that we face. It brings out a certain type of cry. And if I must pin this, if you notice, and it's obvious that everybody, whether they be in church or not in church, they're going through we're all going through some type of trial or some type of test, and it's trying everything within us. And we're going through something, and it's creating a certain type of cry. It's creating a certain type of response saying that, God, help me. God, I don't want to be in this place no more. And so, but what I want to talk to you about in Isaiah, it talks about the church being Zion. And it talks about her travailing and bringing forth a nation in a day. And now the thing about it with Zion, the church, the thing about even with being pregnant, there are stages that go with being pregnant. In the first trimester, there's 3 trimesters. In the first trimester, there's a certain type of pain, which releases a certain type of cry. In the second trimester, there's a certain type of pain. In the third trimester, there's even a different, in each trimester, in each season and stage, there's a different type of challenge, which causes or brings out a certain type of release of cry. But then in the third trimester, the pain is more severe. But even in the last 2 weeks, or in that moment where the water breaks, and there's a thing called travail. Now, in this place of travail, it's a different type of pain. Travail is not no kind of pain like the pain that you faced before. And many of you that I'm talking to, I know I'm talking to you, you are facing a different kind of pain. And this pain is bringing something out of you. And the purpose, when a mother is travailing, and when a mother is crying, what that mother is saying is that I'm ready for this baby to get out. I want this baby to come out. And this is the cry where the church and many of you are at right now. The pain is so severe that it's causing you to dig within, and you're saying, I want it out. I want my victory. I want my happiness. I want my joy. I want everything that was taken from me back. My son Daniel, it was 6 months ago he was paralyzed, but now he has a different cry because he in travail, because he's beginning to walk again, and his strength is coming back again. He's crying and saying, I want to walk again like I did before. I want to have what I had, how I did the day before. And see, the thing about it, the Bible says if the thief be caught, he must repay 7 times. And the thief has been caught. I just want to let you know. And in your cry, he has to pay you back. But the thing about it, the thief is not going to come back to you. But you got to go find him. And you find him with your cry. because your cry will show you where he lies. Your cry will show you where your strength lies. Your cry will show the adversary that you mean business and you said within yourself, enough. It's time for me to get back everything that was robbed and stolen from me. Just like with David at Ziklag, when he came back from battle, the enemy had took everything. He had to run away and run to God because they were crying and they wanted to kill him. But David went to God, and first of all, he encouraged himself. Hear me, in this place where you are, you ain't gonna get you might not get no kind of pat on the back from nobody. It seems like everybody's walked away from you. God has put you in a place, and God has put you in a posture where you must encourage yourself. Don't look to mama, grandmama. God says that your encouragement is in you. I put the authority. I put my word. I put my strength in you. And so God wants you to encourage yourself in the Lord. And after David encouraged himself in the Lord, this is what he did. He went to God and he said, should I stay or should I go? And God said, go. And not only shall you go, you shall recover all. And hear me and hear me well. I hear God in the spirit. He's saying, go and you shall recover all. Everything that the locust and the cankerworm had eaten up, God is saying, go. What they took from you, God is saying, go. The hurt that you've had, you've lost. The money that you've lost your confidence. God is saying, go back. And go back and you shall recover all. And not only shall you recover all, you shall recover surplus. You shall recover what was holding, what the adversary was holding. Your interest, your pain and your travail, it's your interest spoils. You're receiving your interest. And so God is saying, go. And you shall recover all. Hear me and hear me well. This is the word that I want to speak to you today, is to you shall recover all. God is saying, go, go. Don't look at your situation. Don't look at your circumstance. Don't look at what they're saying, but go. The Bible, even Jesus told the disciples to go. Ye therefore into the world and to teach them and to baptize them in the name of the Lord and compel them to come. And so your first witness, your first call is to go. Whatever you're doing, you've been standing still. You've been standing still and playing with your fingers, and you've been in a cave for all of this long time, and you wonder when God will call you out. God is saying, come out and go. Go ye therefore. The Bible said, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. If God has brought you out of anything, God wants you to say so. If God has delivered you from the snare of the wicked one, if God has put a word in your mouth, he's saying go. He's saying let the redeemed say so. In other words, God is saying open up your mouth. See, big mouth open up doors, but closed mouth closed doors. God is calling for a big mouth. God has said make a joyful noise, all your land and all your people. And so God is calling for your big mouth. God is calling for your echo. Echo is a sound. Echo is a voice. God wants your voice to be a register. God wants your voice to be out and out. See, because in the sound of your voice, your walls are coming down. Jericho is coming down. The thing that you didn't think would fall, they are coming down. Hear me. Do me a favor. Listen and share. God bless you. Hear me. Be encouraged.